Today is the day. I'm extremely happy today. It is an emotional event for University of Delhi. Today is the day to remember Srimati Rita Bhargava Mukerje, who was a student at Faculty of Management Studies, a distinguished and outstanding alumna of Faculty of Management Studies. University of Delhi is proud of her achievements. And we are thankful to her that she selected Delhi University in her outstanding journey. We also became partner in her journey. Today is the day to salute Shri Unveling Mukerje, accomplished Indian Police Services officer and life partner of Rita Bhargava Mukerje. कैसी अद्भुत पार्टनरशिप है ये. One partner may no longer be physically present. One partner may no longer be physically present, but together they continue to shape the future generations. Sometimes partnerships are measured by the years they live together. Normally we do like this, years they live together. Sometimes partnerships are measured by the lives they continue to touch even after one of them is gone. This is the example of such complex journey. This is one of such partnership. We are proud of this partnership. May God bless them and always be with them. Today is also the day to express our heartfelt gratitude to all trustees of Rita Bhargava Mukerje Memorial Charitable Trust for such a gesture, such a wonderful gesture, which will inspire future generations in many ways, continue to inspire future generations in many ways. Today is also the day to celebrate human kindness, generosity, compassion, and the extraordinary act of giving. Giving is not easy. Giving is perhaps the most difficult things in life. And giving is much more difficult in India than the European world. Because we Indians are not tuned for giving. We may give to temples, we may give to some other places, but when it comes to giving something to universities, we are very reluctant and argumentative. We always feel that our money will be misused somewhere. This is the Indian psyche and mindset. We have to change this because we are not cheaters in the university. We respect every rupee which come to University of Delhi, whether it is come from government or it is come from our students or it is come from some philanthropic actions. So this is the question of mutual trust. So I would like to thank University of Delhi Foundation for taking such initiatives under the able leadership of Professor Anil, because this journey is very different and very new to all of us. But we are taking small steps, and I'm very hopeful that in next few years, we will have many such success stories from University of Delhi Foundation. You know, what is the mindset? Sometimes we are not ready to even give things that we don't use. Nature of life is such that we don't know what will happen in the next moment. We all know that. We don't know what will happen in the next moment. But when it comes to other things, we are slightly worried. I think unnecessarily we worried for many things. Life is unpredictable, no doubt. Life is unpredictable. But effect and impact of act of giving is predictable. Impact of giving is predictable. We hold things thinking, कल काम आ सकता है, इसको रख लेते हैं. या कल जरूरत हुई तो मैं क्या करूंगा. घर में रेनोवेशन करते हैं, बहुत सारा सामान फिर भी उठा के वापस रख लेते हैं कि अभी तो जरूरत पड़ने वाली है अपने को. पुराने टीवी रख लेते हैं, पुराने स्कूटर रख लेते हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें रख लेते हैं, वो आदत है. वैसे कुछ गलत भी नहीं है, पर एक आदत है, मैं तो सिर्फ उतना ही कह रहा हूं। माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इफेक्ट ऑफ जनरosity इज प्रेडिक्टेबल. Every act of giving creates hope. Every act of giving creates opportunity. Every act of giving enlarges humanity. And today is the act which has also enlarged the humanitarian aspect and compassion. The greatest joy doesn't come from what we possess. The greatest joy comes from what we contribute. Let our success be measured by what we contribute, not by what we accumulate. Like, this is the core philosophy. Let our success be measured by what we contribute, not by what we possess, what we accumulate. The happiest people are often those who give the most. And we have thousands of such examples. Education is also an act of giving. My dear teachers, friends, education is also the act of giving and most effective way of giving, because we are shaping the futures. And good teachers are happy teachers. I want to repeat this. Good teachers are happy teachers, or supposed to be happy teachers. If teachers are not happy, then who will be happy? Sometimes whenever I meet unhappy teachers, I feel whether he is not a good teacher or he is suffering from serious issues in his or her life. There are only two possibilities. Either he is not a good teacher or he has some serious issues on other fronts. तो मेरे से मिलने आओ तो सोच के आना, मैं पूछ लूंगा कौन सी प्रॉब्लम है. Either you are not a good teacher or you have some problems. We will try to resolve those problems. But teachers are supposed to be good teachers. Good teachers supposed to be happy teachers. And if you want to create the environment of happiness in classrooms, that is only possible with the active participation of teacher. अब टीचर गुस्से में, तो स्टूडेंट गुस्से में आ जाते हैं, परेशान हो जाते हैं. बहुत सारे सोचते हैं घर से झगड़ा करके आए हैं. बहुत सारी बात स्टूडेंट सोचते हैं, सच भी सोचते होंगे. इसीलिए we want happy teachers, and we all are very lucky that we are in teaching profession of giving. We don't have to do extraordinary thing. We only have to do what is expected from us, and that is the most powerful instrument for act of giving. Always remember, my dear teachers, in our ancient traditions, we have always believed that wealth acquires its highest value only when it is shared. It is written, but we forgot. We don't want to practice that. That's why now efforts are required to practice this. As Kabir beautifully reminds us, वृक्ष कभौ न फल भरई भकई, नदी न सिंचे नीर, परमारथ के कारणों साधुन धरा शरीर. कि फल अपना पेड़ अपना फल खुद नहीं खाते, दूसरों को दे देते. नदी अपना पानी खुद भी नहीं पीती. तो ये जो शरीर है हमारा, ये जो है परमार्थ के लिए है, दूसरों को करने के लिए है. और जो ऐसा करते हैं वही साधु हैं, वही अच्छे लोग हैं. तो अच्छा करोगे तो अच्छा होगा. सो दिस जनरस कंट्रीब्यूशन विल नॉट ओनली कंस्ट्रक्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर but also build aspirations, support learning, encourage innovations, and inspire leadership. This is the true power of philanthropy. My dear students, as we all know, Stanford University was established in 1891. In 1892, an 18-year student took admission in mining engineering. And the poor fellow was struggling to pay his fees. He was an orphan, lost his parents at the age of 9. But he was a bright student. He took admission, but he was struggling to pay the fees. In those days also, Stanford fees was very high. Then he and his friend decided that let us organize a concert in Stanford University. So earning from the concert will be enough to pay our fees. Because his friend was also very intelligent. Then they decided to contact a pianist, Ignacy J. Paderewski, who was a superstar in those days. superstar musician. They contacted. He said, I will charge $2,000. They agreed. They said, sir, we will pay $2,000, no issues. Concert was organized. बहुत अच्छे से हुआ. There were no issues. But they could not sell tickets in the way they expected, and they could collect only $1,600. Now they were in a fix what to do. They went to Paderewski and gave him $1,600 and a check of $400. And they requested him, sir, we will inform you, then you should pay the, then you would write the date on the check. They promised to honor the check as soon as they could. They said, we will, sir, definitely pay. We will find other ways and means to pay $400 also. Paderewski thought a while and he returned the money. He said, please focus on your studies. With this $1,600, please pay the fee and focus on your studies and make your life. This was a small act of kindness by Paderewski. In First World War, as we all know, Poland was ravaged, greatly damaged in First World War. Mr. Paderewski was the Prime Minister of Poland. He was in a fix what to do. 15 lakh people were starving and there was no money to help them. Although this problem was in the entire Europe, but Poland faced maximum possible human miseries during First World War. Then Paderewski decided to ask help from United States of America. So he went to US Food and Relief Administration for help. The head was very courteous. He immediately acted and agreed to help and shipped tons of food grains. European countries were surprised. Why Poland only? We are also requesting for better relief, more relief. But now priority is Poland. But it happened. And a calamity was averted. After the First World War, Prime Minister wanted to thank the head of the US Food and Relief Administration. He went there. Then that fellow said, sir, you have not recognized me, but you helped me during my studies. I am that student who organized the concert. Now, a rich, wealthy businessman. He was very rich, wealthy businessman, but philanthropic. But story doesn't end here. The fellow, the head, he became so popular in United States of America after First World War. He became Secretary of State in two presidents' administration due to his abilities and philanthropic attitude. This is the story of 31st President of United States of America, Herbert Hoover. This is the story of Herbert Hoover. So the act of kindness and the seed which was planted in his mind during his studies. अगर वो पेडरवस्की $1,600 ले जाता तो शायद हर्बर्ट हूवर प्रेसिडेंट नहीं होते यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका के. He planted goodness in the mind of Herbert Hoover. So just help someone. Just help someone without expecting anything in return. World is a wonderful place. What goes around usually comes around. अच्छा करोगे तो अच्छा होगा. किसी के साथ अच्छा करो वो अच्छा नहीं करेगा. दूसरा भी शायद ना करे, तीसरा भी ना करे, पर कोई और अच्छा जरूर करेगा. ये यूनिवर्सल लॉ है. We all should remember this. Goodness accumulate होनी है. हम कई बार बहुत अच्छा करते हैं किसी के साथ और वो नहीं अच्छा करता, हम कहते परेशान हो जाते हैं, अपने दोस्त से बहुत परेशान, यार ये करता ही नहीं है कुछ, मैंने इतना किया फिर भी ये खराब करता है। लेट इट बी, वो नहीं करेगा तो अनजाना आपकी जिंदगी में करके चला जाएगा, आप सोच भी नहीं सकते कि उसने आपकी मदद कर दी। दिस इज यूनिवर्सल लॉ एंड दिस इज एक्ट ऑफ गिविंग। इन द कोर ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्सल लॉ इज act of giving, and we Indians have to learn this, practice this. Why I am saying Indians? Because Western world it is very common, but not in India. People say it was the practice in India. I don't disagree, but I am talking after independent India. We have to develop this. So learn to plant the seeds of goodness. अच्छाई को बोना सीखें। अच्छाई जब बड़ी होगी तो सबके काम आएगी। अच्छाई को बोना सीखें। और आज जो ये रीटा भार्गव ट्रस्ट ने किया है, एक अच्छाई का पेड़ लगाया है, कल को बड़ा होगा, फल देगा, कितनों को देगा मालूम नहीं। आई सिंसियरली होप दैट द एक्ट becomes a movement. This act becomes a movement. May it inspire many more alumni of University of Delhi. May every successful graduate remember the classrooms where dreams were born. May every achievement creates a desire to lift someone else. We have to make this world a better place. It is our responsibility. On behalf of the entire University of Delhi and Faculty of Management Studies, I offer my deepest gratitude to Shri Unveling Mukerje, trustee, all trustees, family members, and brother of Rita Mukerje, and every member of the family. You have taken a right step. और आपने हमारी जिंदगी में भी थोड़ा सा एक अलग सी फीलिंग लाए हैं. So your generosity will not merely be remembered. It will be experienced every day by students who may never know you, but whose lives will be transformed because of your vision. Lastly, there can be no greater legacy than transforming lives. There can be no greater legacy than transforming lives, and a better step is transform the lives of young students in universities and higher education institutions. You have done it. Thank you very much. We, University of Delhi and Faculty of Management Studies will always be with you with all your initiatives. And I am also thankful to University of Delhi Foundation for taking right step at right time and right direction. Dr. Professor Anil and his team, my sincere thanks to you. Thank you very much.